Welcome to this tutorial. In this video I will show you how to use the Advantech ADAM plugin to build data acquisition applications with the IPEmotion software. IPEmotion is open to any third-party hardware system. With the ADAM plugin you can interface all ADAM 4000 devices to IPEmotion using the 4520i interface module. The I/O modules are connected in parallel to the interface module. To establish a connection to the PC, a serial to USB converter can be used. On the PC side, the ADAM plugin needs to be installed together with the IPEmotion data acquisition software package. I'm starting now the IPEmotion data acquisition software. After program start, I open the application menu. In the options, I can check for the installed plugins. I can see that the ADAM plugin is already installed on my computer and I activate the plugin. If you haven't got the ADAM plugin, you can download it directly from the IPETRONIK website. After the installation of the plugin, you just need to restart IPEmotion so that the plugin is activated. Now I will set up the configuration. In this case, I know the configuration parameters of the COM port, the system baud rate, and the module addresses. From my printer and device menu, I could see that the USB to serial adapter is using COM port 2. The baud rate of all the connected modules is the default one of 9600. On module level, you also have to specify the module address. And here I know my first module has address 1 and the second module has address 2. In order to check if the communication is working correctly, I'm now selecting all the channels and activate the channels. Now I hit the display button and the system is now running an initialization of the hardware and will give me live readings of the analog inputs. Now I would like to show you how to scale channels. For channel scaling, I select the first channel of the thermocouple module and I open in the context menu the scaling calculator. The scaling calculator is the standard interface for all plugins to specify channel scaling. Here in the sensor mode, I can select different thermocouple types, voltage, or current measurements. If you like, you can also run 2-point scaling, free 2-point scaling, factor offset scaling, or multi-point scaling. In the multi-point scaling table, you can enter many thousand reference points if needed. Now I would like to draw your attention to the calibration functions of the ADAM module. The calibration is done on module level. I'm selecting now the ADAM 1480 thermocouple module, and on module level we have a tab sheet for the calibration. We can perform a zero calibration, we can perform a span calibration, and on the thermocouple module we can also calibrate a cold junction compensation offset. In any case, when you run a calibration, you should use a high precision instrument like a Borsted Digistat. On the zero calibration, you just apply a high precision 0 volt to your inputs. For the span calibration, you apply the maximum span voltage of the measurement range to the input module and press the apply button to save these values into the system. If you like to specify a cold junction calibration and include an offset factor on the cold junction, you enter the offset temperature in this dialog and apply this to the system, and then all temperature readings have this offset in the measurement values. After reviewing all the configuration options, I would like to show you how to set up some graphical user interface. I take you now to the view work area and hit the display button. The online measurements are directly displayed in this channel overview. However, if you like, you can move to your first display page, switch to the channels list, and drag and drop the channels directly on the graphs. You can select for many different instruments, like charts, alphanumerical displays, tachometers, analog displays, or slide controllers or LEDs. The system works always in the same way. You create your meters and you can drag and drop the channels to the meter to show the data. If you like, you can undo the grid and then position the instruments at any size and any part of the diagram as you like. IPEmotion is a nice software to develop your DAQ applications with Advantech I/O systems. Thank you very much for your attention.